Hey, Crown Content Publications followers, viewers, supporters, and listeners. Thank you for clicking on my video to tune in and learn about some of these fall 2022 poetry contest opportunities. And yes, most of the ones I usually share on this channel do have some type of award prize tied to it, whether that's a free publication opportunity, oftentimes a cash prize, right? I hope I got your attention there. I'm Arthur Podcaster Miss Whitney. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss future segment opportunities just like these, okay? I think I'm going to dive right in. I do want to make it clear that I'm only going to share about 5 or 6 of these today, but that's just even more reason. Like if you would like a monthly, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a monthly list of grants or poetry contests or writing contests when it comes to you authors. Did you know you can submit those books for writing contests for opportunities to win prizes, especially if you have published books in the year of 2022, published ebooks, published hard copies. It doesn't matter. Every competition, every contest is usually a little different. But these are specifically for you poets out there. Even if you're not a poet, put that gift to the medal. You know, put yourself to the test, because some of these are offering like $500 cash prizes, up to $5,000. Okay, so I'm gonna dive right in. Don't forget to give this video a like. I want to advise that as I kind of list these off and call them off, that you guys, because I'm going to leave the links in the comment section for you to go apply for these poetry contests, or at least leave the name of the publishers that are hosting these contests for you to go do the research. But it's nothing wrong with kind of listening to my segment as I go along, Googling these publishers or these magazine or journal companies that are hosting these contests, so you can learn more about them as we go, okay? Because I'm only pretty much giving limited information, which is like deadline date, entry fee, you know, and maybe cash prize award amounts, okay? Just to kind of inspire you to remember that poetry contests are held usually monthly. Like somebody's always hosting a new poetry contest. Crown Publishing Content, Crown Content Publications YouTube channel also will host a few of our own. They will be virtual, so you want to stay tuned for those type of events as well, those type of opportunities for you writers out there. The first on my list is a publisher by the name of the Arkansas International, right? Like I said, as I name them, I'm just encouraging you guys to go Google them. And they're titling this fall theme Body Issue. Pretty much they're asking that, you know, your poetry topics or themes are about, you know, have some type of significance when it comes to the body, either the physical body, bodies of water, right? They want you to get creative with it, but as long as, because their issue that they're going to be publishing, I guess, in this article or this magazine is going to be called The Body Issue, right? They do have a deadline date for mid-November, so I want y'all to go check that out on your own time. arkint.org/issue -announcement, right? It's where I was able to find this information, so you might want to go check that out. Feel free to rewind this video, you know, take notes as you need to, as I'm calling it off, as I mentioned before. Read MAGA, right? Edwin Markham Prize for Poetry. Markham is spelled Mark H-A-M, okay? M-A-R-K-H-A-M. Edwin, E-D-W-I-N. That's the name of this poetry contest here by publishers by the name of Read MAGA or MAGA, M-A-G-A. Read is spelled R-E-E-D. The entry fee for this particular contest is $20, okay? The prize award is $1,000. The deadline date is November 1st, so this is one of those you kind of have this whole week to kind of get that submission into them if you're interested. They're looking to honor outstanding works of poetry, and you are allowed to submit up to 5 poems. I ain't gonna say very few or that it's rare, but it kind of is for them to allow you to, you know what I'm saying, submit up to 5 or 3, because I'm gonna name some more that you can submit multiple entries, right? Different poems. This is kind of like a freestyle poetry contest right here. There's no specific theme when it comes to Read MAGA and what they're doing this fall as far as their poetry contest. So, go check it out. This next one is called So to Speak Journal. So to Speak Journal is hosting their own annual poetry contest. So apparently they do this yearly. The prize award is $500, right? The deadline date is November 14th. They are also accepting anywhere between 3 to 5 submissions for a chance to win a cash prize award. I guess I wasn't able. Oh, okay, $500. That's theirs. Okay. It is an open voice, open sound, open poetry form type of contest that you might want to check out. The judge's name is Susanna Nevison. Nevison is spelled Nevison. So I just kind of want to share that with y'all. Harper Palati. Palati, Plate. This is hosted by Milton Kessler Memorial. The entry fee is $18. The prize award is $500 cash. The deadline date is November 15, 2022. The judge's name is Harper Palati. Editors. Okay, so another thing I want to mention before I go forward, I like to share these poetry contest opportunities too, because I'm just reminding independent poets out there, independent poet publishers as well. It's like, this is an opportunity. This is another way that you can put your name out there, your work out there as a poet. How do we know your gift? How do we know, what you're able to do? If you don't eventually end up with a wall behind you full of awards and certificates of poetry contests you either participated in or won first place, second place, third place in. It looks great on your writer's resume too, because you guys do different things as writers out there like myself. But that's pretty much where you want to get to, have as many poem entries and like a background in poetry contests and winning them. It just shows your skill and your gift as a poet. So I'm encouraging you guys, even if you don't go check out the ones I'm sharing on my channel today, to go research poetry contests. The holidays are coming up. You might need those cash prize awards, those gift certificates, those free publication opportunities from these big publishers, these notable publishers. These are the type of awards you can find yourself winning doing these type of contests. I'm sure there's other type of contests for musicians and artists, pretty much anything you could call yourself, find yourself participating in as a hobby. The next journal publisher I have on my list here that's hosting a poetry contest this fall 2022, it goes by the name of Quarterly West. Okay, this contest is called Poetry and Prose Prize, right? Or opportunity to win the Poetry and Prose Award. Sorry, y'all, gotta cross my leg. This is for opportunity not only for first place winner and $500 cash prize, but they also will be selecting 3 runner-ups apparently for the chance to win $200. Okay, so even if you don't win first place, you could be a runner-up and win $200, just like it sounds. Quarterly West is the name of them. You want to go Google them, see what they got going on, and get more details about that. The judge's name is Douglas Kearney. You are allowed in this contest to submit up to 3 different poems. So look at that, guys. You get 3 opportunities pretty much to either win $500 or $200 for you poetry writers out there. This looks like it is also a open poetry contest. Okay, Juxtaprose, Juxtaprose. The entry fee is $15. Quarterly West did not have a entry fee, by the way, guys. I don't know if I mentioned it. Juxtaprose or Juxtaprose, I don't know how they would pronounce that, but you can go Google them. Juxta Prose has an entry fee of $15, but a prize cash award of $1,000 This one also is going to select 3 runner-ups for the chance to win a $100 cash prize. The deadline is not until November 30th, so y'all go out there and win that Thanksgiving poetry money, okay? You are allowed to enter anywhere from 1 to 5 poems with this contest, and who's the judge of this one? Juxtaprose Editors. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope I inspired you writers out there, you poets, to stay at it with your craft, with your hobby, with your gift as a poet. And like I say, to me, it's not just about the cash prizes and everything. It's setting that record up for yourself, setting that experience track record of applying for those contests. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to magazines, you know, putting yourself out there. With colleges, because a lot of colleges, you're going to see that when you begin to research who is oftentimes hosting those poetry contests as well. They even have ceremonies sometimes, like award ceremonies, where they invite you. What would we call it? Publicity, right? Put yourself out there to be known. Put yourself in a position to, you know, be more well respected in your craft of writing when it comes to poetry. One of my next segments may very well be, you know, for musicians as well, engineers. There's so many, not just on the grant side of things, but contests as well when it comes to your skills, your work, and your hobby in that particular field of work, okay? If you're a small business out there too, it doesn't hurt. I guess we can talk that in another business segment, you know, to host events like these to help artists, you know, whether it's quarterly, once a year, you know, annually, where your business is actually taking the time to invest in local entrepreneurs or writers in your community, and it could be as simple as hosting a virtual event or just a writing poetry event. You have somewhere for these guys to submit their work to. You guys have I'm trying to think of the word, not just any type of judge, but respectable judges, notable judges you can count on, professional judges with good track records when it comes to, you know, knowing what to look for when it comes to a contest and poetry or musicians or lyrics, whatever type of contest you might be hosting. I'm just kind of inspiring you guys and reminding you guys, encouraging you guys to get active like that in your community, especially if you have a platform or a business of your own. This is a simple way you can give back, especially around the holidays. Host a contest, host an event, right, that allow people in your community or across the globe, as small as big or as big as you would like for it to be, to get involved and learn more about your business, right? It's like you're hosting it for a certain category of people, a certain contest or competition, but you're also putting yourself in a position for people to learn more about your own personal business and why you choose to not just learn more about what your business does and who you are as an entrepreneur, but why your business chooses to, you know, help people in the community. So anyways, I hope that makes sense, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another segment with the Crown Content Publications YouTube channel family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more segments just like these, informational segments anybody can use. If you want to share this with a poet, I would advise you share it before the 31st of October, because a lot of the deadlines of the ones I shared are either mid-November or the end of November. We will have more to come, and you guys have a beautiful Monday tomorrow. We thank you for your support.